Well, look what the cat dragged in. Elise Liotti, director of the Cult of Rhiannon. Yeah, and what about it? Well, little lady, I have some questions for you. Well, then let's hear it. How did your production skills develop in accomplishing this project? I want a lawyer. You better start talking! Fine. How's this for an answer? I learned how to edit. I learned about narrative structure. And I learned about composition. Tell me more. I always knew how to edit. But this project taught me a lot. I learned a better understanding of Premiere Pro, and I learned how the platform works. I also learned how much work it takes to edit. And now I can appreciate the art much more. I learned the different types of editing, like sound editing, layering non-diegetic and diegetic sound, while also adding Foley sounds into the mix. And what about narrative structure? Working on narrative structure, I had to dissect characters, storytelling processes, and the kinds of binary positions seen in my film. I did a whole lot of research into props, character types. From there, I determined I didn't want to follow this theory completely, and instead created a morally ambiguous antagonist. Composition? I applied composition through careful consideration of my shots. I used composition methods like the rule of thirds, framing, depth of field, shallow focus. Shots like the cult around the fire use symmetry and framing. The two outer cult members frame the cult leader, her red costume, also contrasts with the other members' costumes, making her stick out. How did you apply it? Rule of thirds was throughout most of the production too, but one specific example was when Amelia was getting ready and sitting at the edge of her bed. One last question for you, little lady. How did you use that there technology in your production process? Both software and hardware. All right. We used Canon G7X camera for shooting, along with tripods and a shotgun mic for better stability and sound. In post-production, I used Premiere Pro for editing, After Effects for a few visual touches, and SoundSnap for sound design. We transferred footage along with the Canon app and backed everything up on an external hard drive. It was a mix of old school planning and new school tech. Happy now? Well, ma'am, that's all the questions I have for today. I'll see you in court. You'll never take me alive!